Assalamu alaikum, this is Suman Khan, your English language instructor, and today I'm back again with another amazing video. And today I'm on a mission to make you speak English fluently, smoothly, and in a more natural way. If you're one of those students who don't want to put in a lot of effort and learn English quickly, this video is for you. I bet you watch till the end and see how this trick works. So first thing first, the hack to this recipe is start thinking in English. I want you to think in English for next 24 hours and see how it works. So, why does this trick works magically? The reason for that is you don't have to follow that particular process in which you think of an idea or something or communicating in your native language, then you translate it into English, then you either speak it or write it. You don't have to follow this process. What you actually have to do is you have to skip the middle step and think in English. So here, that is a quick process. You think in English and eventually you speak in English. So this is a shortcut. Next, I want you to make it a habit. Make it a habit. How? Train yourself to think in English. How you can do this. First thing first, suppose you're sitting in a room. Think of the vocabulary that is all around you. The sofa, the chairs, the laptop, the TV, the mobile phone, everything. You know all the vocabulary, of course. You know almost all the vocabulary words that exist in your room. Okay? The next thing that I want you to do is start making smaller sentences like the actions or the state that you're in. I'm watching a movie. I'm watching a drama, I'm watching a TV series, I'm reading a book, I'm using a laptop, I'm scrolling down my mobile screen. Whatever you're doing, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. Okay? Next step, you need to ask yourself questions. What am I doing? Where did I lose my keys? Where were my keys last time? Oh, where did I lose my purse? Okay? All these questions, I want you to ask yourself questions as if you yourself are your friend and you're talking to yourself, okay? So I want you to start silent conversations with yourself. First, suppose you're going for a walk, you're walking in a park, or you're sitting, or you're doing anything, be it cooking or whatever. So you need to think in English. I turned on the gas, I lit the fire, whatever you're doing, just think in English of those actions of that particular state. Okay? Next, I want you to make it a habit. You need to be habitual of thinking in English. How? Like it's just like going to a gym. The more you practice, the more you practice, the stronger you get. Just like this, the more you practice thinking in English, the stronger your grip gets on English language. So this is what I want you to do. So along with this, I don't want you to miss this step. Last but not the least, you need to write down whatever you did throughout the day, or maybe whatever your thoughts were during the day till the night. You need to write them down on some notes or a diary. Make it a habit of writing some diary. It's up to you, whatever you want to write. You can write your daily routine. You can write about anything, starting from your routine. You can write your daily routine, or maybe your likes, dislikes, your sad day, your happy day, whatever has been through the day. The best thing to do is write daily routine, because every day something new happens, and when you write something new, of course, you're learning some new vocabulary, some new sentences. Okay, and along with this, whenever you get spare time, you can watch movies and you can watch BBC News, TED Talk, or listen to the podcast in English language, of course. And last but not the least, make sure you must think in English. If you don't want to put an extra effort and be fluent quickly, I recommend you think in English because it is one of the finest method that I used so far and started speaking English without any sort of higher courses or, we have this thing in our mind that we cannot learn a language without a particular course, without a particular, that's a myth. That's just a myth. So consider it as a myth and start learning, because your day to day efforts they matter a lot. You need to start small, but with the passage of time, see, first if you learn vocabulary words, then you learn how to make sentences, then you learn a lot of, you're learning vocabulary words, and along with this, you're learning how to make sentences, then you're asking yourself questions, and then you're applying them in your daily life to your actions and your state. So that means by the end of the day, you're doing a lot. It may seem nothing, but you're doing a lot, yes, because it is a cognitive process. So this is highly recommended, and you need to train your brain to think in English. Eventually, you will start speaking English. First, you need to know all the vocabulary words. After that, speak smaller sentences, or think of the smaller sentences. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. After that, ask yourself different questions. What am I doing? Where am I going? What is being cooked today? Or what are you making today? All these sentences. Where are my keys? Where did I keep my keys? Where did I lose my keys? Okay. And along with this, try not to translate the words into Urdu, or try to get the meanings out of the context. Like, for suppose if somebody is saying it's chilly outside, you don't need to translate that word chilly. Instead, chill means cold. So that means it's cold outside. Okay, try to understand the meanings from the context of what someone is saying. Next, you need to immerse yourself in the process. Whatever you do, keep thinking in English. It's a must. Okay, next, make it a habit. You need to make it a habit. Just like you go to a gym, the more you practice, the more you become strong. So, you need to practice over and over again in order to be stronger in English, or in order to have a stronger grip on English language. So last but not the least, what you need to do is you actually need to apply this habit, that whatever you're thinking, or like by the end of the day, make notes, write it down. If you want to write down your routine, if you want to write down whatever you were thinking, be it your sad thought, be it your happy thoughts, whatever is in your mind, just speak out of your heart and write it down on the, like, whatever, your diary, your notepad, or some sort of diary that you keep writing on daily basis. That's it for now. I hope you liked the video, and if you did, please don't forget to share it with your friends and family, like, subscribe, and write down in the comments which trick did you like the most, learning vocabulary, learning sentences, or asking yourself questions. Or you can also tell me if you like the silent conversation method, that you can be your friend and have conversation with yourself. Thank you and have a great day.